Good morning. Good morning, one and all. Today we have to discuss our fourth unit, JavaScript objects. In Java, in the SDP, we have discussed 4 units. Today we have to discussing in our fifth unit, JavaScript. JavaScript first are objects. JavaScript objects. All JavaScript elements are objects except primitive data types. For example, the Boolean, numbers, strings, dates, max, and regular expression, array, function, and objects. These all are included. JavaScript's the variables can contain single values. Let persons equal to double the quotation of Alexa, whatever name the user required. For my reference, I have to use Alexa. This is a syntax. JavaScript variables can also contain many values. Objects are variables too. Objects are variables too, but objects can contain many values. Object values are written as name value pairs. For example, syntax is let person equal to open parenthesis or file name colon your file name whatever it is, and last name whatever it is, and age whatever it is, and eye color whatever it is. You have to then call close parenthesis semicolon with semicolon. This is a syntax. For example, this is your example program. This is your example program, right? You have to execute in example program in VS Code. JavaScript basic objects. Right? Now you have to execute the program. Your output is John Dio and the age, the person age, and eye color not display. What is the problem? Okay. Numbers. This is your basic program for JavaScript objects. First name John Dio, and your age is 50, and eye color is blue. Okay. Further, you have to mention that in your document. You have to in your document, that means script or the print statement document.get element bid demo inner HTML equal to person.first name plus your concatenate John plus person last name. Then adding your foremost your age and eye color. You have to adding means you get output from in your web page, your execution compiler page. For like that here person. Mhm. You have to include that your print statement. It will be appear the same. It's same as in your document dot element get element buid the demo, and inner HTML equal to age, then eye color. You have to here. So we have to try later, but this is where what is that Java objects, how we have to execute in real-time program. What is that? In a first time, last name, age, eye color. Thereafter, you have to print statement. You have to adding in a continuous sequence, means it will be print more information that person. So object we have to declare include that this syntax. You understand? Next object methods. Methods are actions that can be performed on objects. Object properties can be both primitive values, other objects and functions. An object methods is an object property containing a function definition. JavaScript objects are container for named values called properties and methods. Creating a own objects. In JavaScript, we can create and our own objects. Ways to create our own objects. Create a single object for that. Create a single object using an object literals. They can common separated values. Those values can be a properties and functions. You understand? Create a single objects. User can create a single object using an object literals. They are comma separated values. They are comma separated values. Those values can be properties and functions. For examples here, where greeting GREETING equal to open parenthesis full name, then greet your message comma name greater than or equal to greater symbol, then open parenthesis your console.log message plus your name, whatever is the syntax you have to provide, then close your parenthesis. This is your syntax. Creating a single object with the keyword new. Define an object constructor and then create objects of the constructor type. Create an objects using object.create. For example, here this program in object literals we have to execute. Save program. Now you have to execute. Creating a JavaScript. John is 50 years old. This is the you have to your basic HTML body structures. Then you have to add script tag, constant, person, first name, last name, age, eye color, and foremost you have to print your element, document element in a TL. This is person first name dot person age, then adding So our content. This is your example program. John is a 15 years old, and you have to add another sequence of syntax, means addition information you have to get. So for this is your object literals. So what we have to discuss today class, what is objects, in except primitive data is objects what we have to execute in database and JavaScript, we have discussed. Then what are the syntax and a syntax related sample program we have execute, and object methods, creating own objects in literals. Foremost in next class in the future we have to continue objects mutable, how you have to mutable, then object max and objects string. Foremost in next class we have discussed. Now hopefully you all are understand what is objects, what are the syntax executed to object in JavaScript. All are. Thank you.